Hi, my name's Cathryn and I'm a member of the church family at St Peter's in Elworth, and I've been asked today to share a thought with you. Through Advent, various members of the church family are doing this right up until Christmas, so I do hope that today I might be able to share some thoughts to give you something to think and pray about and to question. Advent. What does it all mean? I have here my husband's Advent calendar. He's only opened the first day so far, so he's got a couple more to eat. Children and adults love to get chocolate at Advent time, and this calendar is a great way to remember that our hearts should be preparing for Christmas and what that really means. So Advent is a time of preparation. I think it comes from the Roman Latin Adventus, which means coming or arrival. And so we're pondering upon the arrival of a little tiny baby on Christmas Day who changed the world forever. And I'd like to just read a very short passage from Isaiah. Isaiah, an amazing prophet from the Old Testament, and it's just a small section from Isaiah 9, which will be very familiar to many of you. And it's verse 2. The people walking in darkness have seen a great light. On those living in the land of the shadow of death, a light has dawned. What wonderful words of hope Isaiah brings in that prophecy. And he's talking about the light of Jesus. We use candles, we use light to represent all the good things in this world. And we've just had Christingle, when children and adults alike have been making Christingle candles with an orange, and they have lit a candle that's been placed on top, and that light from that candle represents Jesus, the light of the world, that wonderful security that comes when light floods a room, and how dark it is without light, and how sometimes that can make us feel afraid. I always remember listening to a talk in a church once when the preacher said, on a bright summer's day, we run across a field with our parent and we stop to look at all the flowers and the things that the field has to offer, the insects, and we spend time, and every now and then we might just glance at our parent up ahead. But should we walk through that same field on a dark evening with lots of shadows and wondering where our next footfall's going to lie, we hold tight to the hand of our parent and trust them to protect us. And that's my view of Jesus. He is that light that leads us through so many things in life and helps to stop us from falling, who holds us. And so at Advent time, we are preparing to celebrate the wonderful, wonderful birth of Jesus coming into the world. I'd just like to say that he is that light that can take us through this life if we hold on tight to it and we trust it. And Advent, as a time of preparation, also reminds us that the story doesn't end with Jesus being born. As we all know, he grew up to be a man and he died for us. He died for us on Calvary's cross. He had to take all our sin, all the things we've done upon himself. And that was the way God had planned it for him. But he came back. He rose from the dead. And he's promised that he will return one day to this earth. We don't know when. But by holding on to that light that dawned at Christmas, we can prepare our hearts for that return. So let's use Advent to prepare for Jesus and for that second coming. Let us celebrate the light that can be ours when we trust in him. Thank you.